statement from Coach.
Man, feels good to get a win. Feels good to get a win. Again, very proud of our young ladies' effort tonight. I mean, they play hard every night, but I thought they had a different level of energy, and we were just looking to get better. It's good to get a win and get better. I thought we got better in some of our losses, but it's about growing and building, and these young ladies are putting their heart on the line, and we'll continue to grow from this. So.
Coach, you went with a taller and longer starting lineup. Why was that? Was that for just defensive purposes, so that?
Yeah, we looked at trends in our first quarters, and teams were going on runs. We're 7-0, 10-0, 14-0. You look at the USD, well, not USD, but Arizona, LMU. I mean, consistently teams have kind of went on runs offensively, so we decided to go with a more defensive lineup, and I feel like setting the tone early defensively and on the boards is really key for this team. We're not always going to be able to score the ball, and we have to learn how to get stops and finish off good defensive possession with rebounds. So that was the reasoning for going with a bigger lineup.
I thought that group brought you a lot of energy. Did you see that, and how did that lift you guys going forward once you brought kind of the more offensive group in?
Sure. I mean, Naomi and Shanasia, they're used to playing a lot of minutes. They know they're going to play a lot of minutes. For them to sacrifice and come off the bench shows you the type of young ladies we have. We're not selfish. It's all about the team, and they came ready to play, and they took on the challenge of coming off, and they definitely brought us, energy, coming off the bench. So, I'm very appreciative of the young ladies we have here. They're team players, and whatever it takes to win, they'll do it, and I think you saw that tonight.
And speaking of which, Naomi, you had a rough couple games, but tonight you came out and you had your second highest scoring night of the season. How can you keep that up moving forward?
I just have to stay confident with myself. I think the past couple of games, I've gone to my head. I was thinking, like, my percentages are lower than last year, and I kept missing. So when I stopped thinking about that, then I felt more confident about myself, and then I would have more games like this. So I just need to keep that consistently throughout the season.
Yeah, and we don't make excuses. In Naomi's defense, she will never say this, but she's dealing with some injuries and some pain that she's playing through, and she doesn't make excuses. She comes in practice every day and says, "Coach, I can go." And as long as it's, for us, it's not going to hurt her in the long run. We try to get her in there when we can, but she's been playing through pain, and I just want people to know this is a tough kid. She's going to score the ball for us, but I'm going to challenge her and continue to challenge her to get better with other facets of her game, because she has the ability to do a lot of things for this team. So.
Kiana, 6 rebounds, 4 steals tonight. What did you think you brought on the defensive end of the floor today?
I just thought I brought a lot of energy because my shots weren't falling at first, but I knew if I kept the energy high, then everyone would get riled up, and then offense would just fall by itself.
And considering how both last season and this season are off to very similar starts, what's something that you can see that's trending that carried over from last season to this season, and what's different?
I think it's us, the messaging and the belief, that we're going to continue to get better. Even through losses, it's tough. When you're facing that type of adversity, it's easy to doubt yourself, especially with a young team. It's easy for them to doubt and not believe. But, we have a strong core. We have a strong foundation. And we always preach about getting 1% better, getting better every game. Win or lose, we want to get better. We're going to be playing our best basketball by the end of the year. That's what we will tell them in the summer. We tell them in the spring and the fall. Okay, it's about growing and getting better mentally and physically, and that's who we are. We'll continue to get better. We don't look at the record. Obviously, we don't like losing, and we want, those losses to turn into wins, but they will, as long as these young ladies continue to believe and continue to work. I think you'll see a similar run. I think it's going to happen a lot sooner than last year, but we have a lot of work to do, and we got to continue to grow. And again, this is a new team. I mean, we have 7 new players. We have Makai last year we haven't talked about, but she's one of our key returners who hasn't played in a game this year. You know, we have Martina, who's our lone senior, that's not playing. You know, and Bria started playing 4 games ago. So we haven't necessarily had our entire group, you know. So we were playing with these young kids, and we're telling them, listen, you don't have time to be freshmen, you know. And we're challenging them to, you know, be ready to perform, and they're doing a great job. You know, obviously nothing's perfect, but that's part of it. You know, they're gaining a lot of experience, and we're gonna continue to get better.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.